Well, Fox News responded to the news, it's a strange sentence, that 517,000 jobs have been added to the economy. That came from the January jobs report. And I want to show you them reporting on that. It'll be at the end of the clip I'm going to show you. But first, in the same clip, are a few examples of what they were expecting, the predictions from Fox News about what this jobs report was going to reveal. And they were saying it was going to be bad. It was very much not bad, as you'll see them report at the very end of this.
January jobs report comes out tomorrow. Should we expect a bloodbath?
January jobs report coming out this morning after massive layoffs.
Expecting a real slowdown and a profits recession.
We may get 215,000 jobs, but if the largest part of that are the lowest paying jobs, it's not going to be a good jobs report. The labor force is certainly looking weaker and weaker.
We have a Fox News alert. The January jobs report just released. The U.S. adding 517,000 jobs last month.
That is much stronger than economists expected. They thought 185,000. Unemployment drops to 3.4.
That's the lowest since 1969.
Wow.
January.
It's funny, after that clip you just saw, Fox and Friends, I saw somewhere, dive right into a story about how Ford hadn't hit their sales numbers, trying to make it out to be not all good, which is true. It's not all good, but they spent so much time talking about how incredible Trump was for the economy, and now they'll go through that as quickly as possible and try not to focus too much on anything good, because their job is to make the opposition look as bad as possible, of course. But it is fascinating that they don't learn from their mistakes there. Just because they're hoping, as grim as this feels to say, that the economic numbers will be bad to make Biden look bad, to make Democrats look bad, doesn't mean they should keep predicting that, because they seem to get it wrong time and time again. And as a reminder, I'll read here from CNBC. The employment picture started off 2023 on a stunningly strong note, with non-farm payrolls posting their biggest gain since July 2022. Non-farm payrolls increased by 517,000 for January, above the Dow Jones estimate of 187,000 and December's gain of 260,000. So I think we should all be glad about these numbers, but Fox News is Fox News. And as just a last bit of this, besides that you just saw, bad predictions about the jobs numbers report, just to kind of give you a sense of what you would have seen on Fox News, here's this from Kat Abu.
You're literally killing your own neighbors.
Throughout the last week.
Tell dumb blonde jokes all the time.
Speaking of dictatorships in foreign lands, Canada.
The cake in question this time was a cake with depicting Satan smoking marijuana.
You will soon die yourself because you deserve it.
There'll always be fossil fuels, at least in my lifetime.
Global warming gives you sunburn.
That bug-eyed brat, Greta Thunberg.
Rats, the new white meat. White racism.
They've got white cheddar cricket snacks.
They're prostitutes. And they're not even ashamed. You're literally
I mean, yeesh, I really do not get why millions and millions of people consider that news, but they do, unfortunately. Luke Beasley Official on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before all the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get the full bonus show every single Saturday, you can do so by going to patreon.com/Luke Beasley. That's patreon.com/Luke Beasley. Link in the description.